Welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition. Choir Boys Cutler Outdoors, a Work Tough Gear Wednesday PWB Gen 2 7-inch rendition, if you will. A happy birthday, Scab, if you will. I'm 51 today. I know you can't believe it. Hell, I can't believe it. Most people, my mom can't believe it, but that's where we're at. Listen, before we get started, there was a time in this country where 22 veterans a day took their own lives. Now, guys, listen. Stats show everything. The number going down, it going up. They're all over the board. The thing that matters is this. Anything above zero is simply unacceptable. And vets, what I want you to know is we love you. You have a place here. That's what that means. We're back to Blue over here. We support Leo, all to the chagrin of many. How do you do that, Scab? Well, we don't break the damn law. And when we do, because we accept responsibility for it. And finally, if you're an addict, never quit quitting. So here's the deal. The deal today, guys, is this. This is the PUZON Wilderness Bowie Generation 2. All right? It's dropping tonight, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. Guys, if you don't have one of these, listen, I say it a lot. I'm not the QVC, but listen to me right here. This is one hell of a buoy. This is a do-all, catch-all buoy. I have a solid full-length review that I'm going to pin in the comments. Check that one out as well if you're on the fence. What we decided to do today is this. I'm at my outdoor studio over at Kirk's, and he helped me out. We jumped in. Basically, guys, what this video is about today, since this knife is dropping today, it was designed by Dave PUZON. Phenomenal guy, man. Awesome knife designer, better man. He's just a good dude. Dave is solid. He's solid in the community. But what Kirk and I decided to do was just show the knife doing some wood processing. Like I said, I got another video. We do all kind of crazy stuff in. But this one, solid wood processing, chopping, batoning, a little cutting. Listen, let me give y'all some specs. First and foremost, the name of this crazy thing is the PWB Gen 2 7-inch. It's made from SK85. Nobody does SK85 like WTG. I promise you that, my friends. It's 3/16 inch thick. The blade length is 7 inches. It's a saber grind with a convex cutting edge, which makes it one hell of a everything knife. The handle is made from Machine G10. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's got red liners. The inner grip on this handle is 3 7/8. It will accommodate most hands, large and extra large hands. The full length, the back length of the handle is 6 1/4 inches. Palm swell's probably 3/4, something like that. So it will fill your hand up. It's got a hell of a pommel on it. We did a lot of batoning in this video. Why? I wanted to beat it up. Now, I've used it knife extensively. Kirk's used it extensively. Kirk rehoned the edge, sharpened it back up. Okay, that's important. Why? You say, well, Scab, if it didn't come from Work Tough Gear, doesn't matter. The heat treat did. We're going to check the heat treat. We're going to do some different things. This is the Grugsy Legion Tactical batoning method. Of course, Grugs does it way better than I, but it's just kind of a vertical or a horizontal type baton to get it going. I got it going here, got the wood going. This is about a 3-4 foot log, and we went to work. Now, one thing we're doing out here, just to kind of clarify, I'm moving most of my reviews over to an outdoor type studio, okay? We're going to have a bushcraft area. We're going to have a camp area. We're going to have a demonstration area. We're going to have a fire pit. And I'm going to show you the blade throughout this video, because this is why I like Work Tough Gear. Their shit's tough. It just is. Oh, well, I forgot to mention, we do stab a tire several times and cut it like butter, son, just like it ain't there. Kirk called me the other day. He said, hey, man, the rednecks down the road got a bunch of tires at the road. I said, all right, let's go. So we run down there, loaded the truck up, come on back with them, so we got some tires to stab. Now, this is an old dry piece. What I tried to do right here, and ain't nothing against rednecks, son, I'm one. But here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. I tried to get some green wood and just some of that old dry stuff. The edge on this thing, man. All Kirk did was a little rehoning, a little sharpening, and brought it back to life because of that superior heat treat that WTG can give. Now, let me clarify something. Mr. Vic will send me some knives to test, demonstrate from time to time. Not really test, nothing we do scientific. Basically, I take them out of the box, I bring them out, I put my limited skill set to use, and show you the knife working. So if the knife looks good in my hand, trust me, it's a phenomenal knife. Now, I asked Kirk to do this part because he's better at technique. He's got it down. Kirk's background is in land surveying, utility location, locating swampland, so he's handy with a knife. This is a solid piece of oak that fell, just an oak tree that fell during the storm. It's pretty damn green. It's pretty hard. All I wanted Kirk to do, and we took our time. This is probably a 4.5, 5 inch diameter limb, son. I told him don't chop all the way through it, but beat on it for about a minute, minute and a half, and you'll notice Kirk swapping hands, correct thing. And look at the chips flying, man. This knife is going to work, but why are we doing it? We're doing it to beat on that edge some, okay? We've baton. You've seen us baton everything we could. We stabbed a steel belted tire and pulled. I wanted y'all to see literally the abuse and beating that this knife takes on a daily in the woods. Kirk carries it a lot with him when they're cutting line and things like that. I've used it extensively beyond testing. It's a great knife. Here's some high points to me on this knife. The handle fills your hand. I've not found any hot spots, whether it was stabbing, batoning, chopping, none whatsoever. The handle, Work Tough Gear's handles, that's like the first thing I try to mention every video. I can tell when somebody's a knife guy or a knife company when they take care of the handle, because they're taking care of their consumers. They're taking care of the older guys that's made dumbass decisions like yours truly and has busted up hands. Kirk's hands are busted. So they make handles that are comfortable and they handle a lot of work. Now we're going to look at the edge right here, and then I'm going to show you on that log how much he actually cut out in that brief period of time right there. Phenomenal knife right there. No chipping, no damage, no rolling, no look at that. Just from that quick. Now, and I'm being honest, guys, that's a hell of a limb. We'll take some axes to it. I wanted to show you the balance point here. Great balance point. It's perfect for a fighting knife. If you got to fight a tree limb or something like that, you got to be careful what you say on YouTube. But it's perfect for that. It is. I would say this is one of the more purpose-driven knives. Bowie knives are do-all knives, in my opinion. The only thing that limits you with this knife, and I'm being dead serious, is skill set. That's one thing I like to do every day is get out and work with a knife. And 9 times out of 10, guys, it's some kind of Work Tough Gear knife, because this is one thing that I try to preach. They make quality products that I would bet not only my son, my wife, but my grandkids on. That ain't a sales pitch. Buy it, I don't give a shit. I'm just telling you, I'm a Work Tough Gear guy for life, because they make products that stand up to use. All right, we're not out there running it over. We're not out there shooting, none of that, okay? We're just using it in our capacity in the fields that we work in. Knife handle, and there ain't nothing wrong with that other. There's guys out there who know what they're doing, and I'm going to leave that kind of testing to them. For us, we'll do day-to-day stuff, work stuff, and give you a good idea of how it works. Honest to God, I shot Dave a message Sunday and just said, brother, all bullshit aside, this is one of the best purpose-driven knives out there, and that's the truth. You can do whatever you need to do with it. It's dropping today, 5 p.m. Pacific time. If you ain't got one, get one. You know why? Because I'm Scab. You're not. This is the PWB Gen 2. Happy Work Tough Gear Wednesday. I'm gone, son.